Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Joel, better known to y'all as the Big D. So now, without further ado, I'm going to bring to you a very special ranking on my 15 favorite songs of last year in 2019. Now, I only found the ones I heard a little bit more of than anything, but there are songs I've heard, but I'm just going to give you 15 good ones I think were better than even some of the others. And if anybody asks, no, you ain't gonna see Old Town Road, and you're sure as you know where I ain't gonna see Truth Hurts on here on this list. Oh, no sir, no ma'am, enough said. Okay, here we go. Coming in at number 15 is, this one might be a little controversial, though I was going to include a song from her latest album, Lover, but I thought, nah. I decided to include the special holiday song. It's Taylor Swift's recent Christmas hit, Christmas Tree Farm. Despite I only got to hear it on radio's Delilah last year, and apparently, since before I finally started doing my videos, I actually had Katy Perry's Cozy Little Christmas on my list for the year before that, in 2018, because that was a good song. But anyway, well, even though Me was an okay song, You Need to Calm Down was alright song, and Lover was a pretty decent song, but Christmas Tree Farm, I think, even though it's a Christmas song, I think that was a much more good song. And I love the video too, featuring all those clips of Taylor as a little girl, and that was pretty darn cute. I think the song's not too bad. I hope to hear more of it this year. You never can tell. Now, oh yeah, P.S. Most of this list has only rock songs, so this is just one of four non-rockin' songs on here. So Christmas Tree Farm is number 15, and number 14 is, I really don't think I want to get controversy for this one, since even though I've listened more rock than the other genres. It's Senorita by Shawn Mendes along with Camila Cabello. Now, I only like this because of the good beat and what have you, and the music, and the tune's not too bad either. I think it's a good song. It's kind of a little overrated because it got played too much, like the two songs that I said won't be on this list, and another song which we'll see what that song is later on. But this is apparently a little bit of an overrated song that I do enjoy for certain reasons, so yeah, it's not too bad. Senorita is number 14, and number 13 is Wonderful Life by Bring Me the Horizon. Now, after being introduced to him by hearing Mantra the previous year, which came one of my favorite songs of 2018, one of my few faves, well, I heard this song, and it actually came on the radio on my birthday, last year, when I requested for Mantra to be played. Well, Wonderful Life's not too bad of a song. I actually like it, and I did hear some other songs from the band's latest album, Ammo, on here, including a new one they just now put out here in America, Sugar Honey Iced Tea. Well, if there's a video, I'll look into it. But anyway, Wonderful Life is pretty good. The music's pretty good and all. So, it's number 13. And number 12 is Monsters by Shinedown. Now, it had been a long time since I last listened to this band. I listened to them years back when they first came out. And I heard their breakout hit 45. And also their cover of Lynyrd Skynyrd's Simple Man. But then I went my separate ways from the hardcore rock sound, and didn't hear them much again until just last year or so, and that's when I got back to hearing this group. And, well, I'm going to say Monsters is a great song. And that came off their latest album, Attention, Attention. That's a good title. Anyway, this hard rockin' southern band, direct from Florida. I must say, very good. They did a very good song. I've heard some songs that came out before this. Don't remember them, but anyway, Monsters is a good song, and it's number 12, and number 11 is a song that I'm still thinking is the current number 1 on the mainstream rock chart, and it's none other than the Ozman himself, Ozzy Osbourne. And Under the Graveyard, the first single out of his long-awaited comeback album called The Ordinary Man, which I just finished listening to the title track of the album, which features a guest appearance by Sir Elton John. Very impressive song. If you haven't heard it, look it up. It just premiered over a day ago, and I did hear the follow-up single to this, Straight to Hell. But Under the Graveyard, I'm going to say this is a big comeback for the Ozman after all these years. Even despite he had issues last year, which forced him to cancel all of his dates, even one for the event known as Rocklahoma, which I hear about and read about sometimes. Never have been to one, but I know of this here festival. So, Under the Graveyard, it's not bad of a song. I really do like it. Now, Ordinary Man, this has already become the best song I've heard this year so far, since we're only a mere 11 days into 2020. Can you believe that, folks? But anyway, Under the Graveyard, definitely a hard-kicking tune. It's number 11, and number 10 is Heroin by Bad Flower. Now, I know heroin's a drug and what have you, but this song just really hits it hard. I gotta say, this band is really good. The video was kind of a little, I don't know, but I like the song. It was pretty cool and kicking and what have you. So, it's pretty cool. And, well, I heard it tons of times. So, Heroin is number 10, and number 9 is Dance Macabre by Ghost. Yes. Now, this band's kind of scary, though. But even after I heard it numerous times on the mainstream rock radio station that I like listening to, and then watching the music video, I've only watched it once, but I thought it was pretty good. It actually kind of reminded me of a darker version of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. So I'm gonna say that it's not bad. The music's good. I liked the song. It was great. Dance Macabre. It's number 9, and number 8 is. Now, this song may have been around probably since the year before that, but I may be wrong though. This took a long time to get to the top. Do Your Worst by Rival Sons. Yeah, real good song here, and that song's lyrics are really good. I've heard some of Rival Sons songs that came out before this song, like Jordan and. Well, there are several other songs, but Do Your Worst is definitely a good song. A friend of mine who lives in Nashville actually revealed the headline that this song hit number 1. Seems to me guess he likes this band. So, anyway, Do Your Worst is number 8, and number 7 is, I'm sorry this is kind of low though, but I still like this song, A Reason to Fight by Disturbed. Now, after I was a ways from rock, I did listen to these guys several times after hearing songs like Stupefy, Down with the Sickness, Prayer, and maybe a few others. But after hearing their hard-kicking recent hit before that called Are You Ready? This little bit of a ballad came out from David Draymond and his band Disturbed. Now, I'm going to say it was good. I loved it. I heard some other tunes they put out before this, but pretty good. Their recent hit before that, No More, is pretty good, so I'll throw that as a special honorable mention. So, A Reason to Fight, it's number 7, and number 6 is When I'm Gone by Dirty Honey. Yeah, this is probably one of the biggest surprising bands I've ever heard. This is another band that has a leader who sounds just like whose singing sounds like Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin, since Greta Van Fleet, which you'll see one of their songs in a little bit on this list. Anyway, when I heard this, I was impressed by it, and this went to number one. And this is actually the first ever unsigned band to ever hit number one on the Billboard Mainstream Rock chart. Very impressive. Now, I've heard a couple of other songs in there, and they're pretty good too. I might have to take my time to hear some more of Dirty Honey. They're pretty good. When I'm Gone's real good. It's number 6, and number 5 is Under Your Scars by Godsmack. Yes. After I got back into listening to those dudes the year before that with When Legends Rise, the title track of their latest album, this here power ballad came up, and I was blown by it. This was unlike anything I heard from Sully Erna, who's still the frontman of this group, and his band has ever put out. And to be honest, this has already become my favorite song of theirs, surpassing Voodoo, which that's been my favorite Godsmack song since the day I first heard these guys. Because I've heard lots of their other songs, like, let's see, Awake, and let's see, I Stand Alone. Yeah. Many other songs. I did hear some other songs they put out before this when I got back into rock, but Under Your Scars was just nailed it. And I was really happy to hear about this little foundation that Sully Erna supports. That was really cool. So Under Your Scars, definitely a good song. It's number 5, and number 4 is Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. Now, at first I didn't know this song is overrated though, but this is an overrated song I like because of the beat and what have you. And then I found out it was this chick here when I heard it in the end of the movie Brightburn. Then I started listening to it a little more. I was blown by it. I listened to that song a few times, and I haven't really taken the time to hear other Billie Eilish songs. The only other song of hers I've heard is All the Good Girls Go to Hell, which, after I saw the trailer for the new A24 film's titled Saint Maud, which will be opening this March, that will be a factual honorable mention. But Bad Guy is definitely a real gem. It's number 4. And number 3 is You're the One by Greta Van Fleet. Now, after I was introduced to them a year before that, hearing When the Curtain Falls, and then hearing the songs that came before that which those were Highway Tune and Safari Song, this band from Frankenmuth, Michigan was awesome. Because 3 of the members were brothers. And I was really impressed with this band. Their front man actually sounded like Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin. So I was impressed. This was a band I had to hear. So I listened to them. I also got their album, Anthem for the Peaceful Army. Or is it of? Give me a second. Excuse me. One moment, please. Okay. Yeah, it's Anthem of the Peaceful Army. Excuse me. And I also got their EP From the Fires, which included Highway Tune and Safari Song. Those were real good. I did hear the 3rd single from the first full-length album, that was Lover, Leaver, Taker, Believer. Yeah, not too bad of a song, but I liked You're the One. It's a great mellowed out tune, and I really was blown by it. So You're the One is number 3, my 3rd favorite song of 2019, and number 2 is Girl by Maren Morris. I loved this song. I love Maren Morris since she managed to break through with My Church. This chick proves she once again has lots of spunk in her. So anyway, and I did get the Girl album, and it's definitely good. While it may not be mostly country, but which, of course, she's in the genre, but nevertheless, Maren proved she's got spunk, and let me tell you, I was happy that she thanked even Taylor and Miranda Lambert, who I'm sorry I didn't get to hear any of her new stuff this last year, so that would make the list, so sorry. I'm glad she thanked those two in the thanks down in the booklet jacket for her new album. I'm happy for Marin. I'm pretty darn proud of her, too, for what she's done this last year besides Girl. But I better not talk about it, because, you'd be surprised. So anyway, Girl is definitely an amazing song, and it was just, oh, so beautiful and amazing. So, Girl is my second favorite song 2019, and my number one song of 2019 is Blue on Black by the 5FDP, the Five Finger Death Punch, that is. And it's the special edition, the special version that had country singer Brantley Gilbert, Kenny Wayne Shepherd, the original performer of the song. Well, he didn't sing, he just performed it with his band, and Brian May of Queen. Yeah, now I did hear the standard version by the band alone. It was good, but I think this special edition is better. It was probably the best song I heard on rock radio, big time. I heard maybe took the time and maybe listened to it twice a day. I loved it. I mean, I loved this just as much as the original Kenny Wayne Shepherd band version. But anyway, I do have some respect for the band. I mean, but this is probably the best pumped up remake they've done. While their cover of House of the Rising Sun was good, but I think this came close to it. This was kind of even better than their cover of Bad Company. But anyway, I will give an honorable mention to their other big hit of last year, which was When the Seasons Change. That was pretty good, as a matter of fact. But anyway, Blue on Black, definitely close to as good as the original. And it's my number one favorite song of 2019. That's going to do it. What's your favorite song of 2019? Please tell me what it is in the comments section. Like and subscribe to my channel and be a part of the Big D Nation. Thank you for watching, and if you like what you saw, you can check out some of the recent vids I had done, but for movies. In the top left-hand corner is my 2019 flicks ranking, and the top right-hand corner is my recent review of the movie Midsommar, which is my top favorite horror flick of last year. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to go to my channel and to subscribe and check out more stuff with yours truly, the Big D. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya!